Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn how to send custom SMS after payment via InstaMojo. Let's suppose I am running a business and I am capturing all the payments with the help of InstaMojo. I want that whenever I receive a new payment, automatically a custom SMS should be sent to this customer. Now doing this manually will consume a lot of my time, so I've completely automated this process, and to do this automation, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software which requires no coding or programming skills. Here I just need to build connection between this InstaMojo and Twilio. With the help of Pabbly Connect, I am going to build this connection in such a way that whenever I am going to receive a new payment in InstaMojo, automatically a custom SMS will be sent with the help of Twilio. Now if you want to learn the step-by-step process, then let me take you all to my screen. Here in this video, we are going to see how we can send a custom SMS after the payment has been done on InstaMojo. And for this, I am going to create an automation workflow where I am going to build connection between this InstaMojo and Twilio with the help of Pabbly Connect. So this is the landing page of Pabbly, and you can visit this simply by typing pabbly.com in your browser. Now before we sign into our Pabbly account, let me quickly take you towards Pabbly community. So you can join this Pabbly community to connect with business owners, experts, and the Pabbly support team. You can share tips, ask questions, and get quick solutions to your automation challenges. You can stay updated on latest features and collaborate with thousands of users who help and support each other every day. Now, if you want to learn how you can join this community, then please check out the link given in the description. Let's move back towards Pabbly. After browsing the website, we need to sign into a Pabbly account. On the top right corner, you can see two options: sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on this sign in, and if you are a new user, click on this sign up for free, and this will give you 100 tasks free on monthly basis. As I'm an existing user, I'll go with the sign in. And here all Pabbly apps page has appeared, which is showing me all the Pabbly applications. I'm going to click on this Pabbly Connect Access Now. And here it has taken me towards this dashboard where I will be able to find all my workflows over here and all the folders which I've created over here. Now if you want to create a new folder, simply click on this plus icon, and from here you can create a new folder. For now I want to create a new workflow, for which I need to click on this create workflow, and I need to select my workflow builder. We have this new beta, which is modern, faster and more flexible one, and then we have this classic, which is a stable and a familiar approach. I am going to select the classic, and now I am going to name this workflow as send custom SMS after payment via InstaMojo, and now I need to select my folder. Now these are the folders which have been created, and I am going to select it as all automations and then simply click on create. Now here workflow created successfully. As soon as I click on create, two boxes have appeared in front of me. One is trigger, other is action. So trigger says when this happens, and action says do this. Trigger is basically an event which starts the automation of a workflow. There can be only one trigger step in a workflow, but as many as action steps as you want. Now here in this workflow, I want to send the custom SMS after payment via InstaMojo, which means whenever I am going to receive a new payment from InstaMojo, automatically the custom SMS will be sent with the help of Twilio, which means whenever I am going to receive a new payment via InstaMojo, this complete workflow here will get triggered, because trigger says when this happens. So when I'm going to receive a new payment, an action says do this, then send the SMS. Here in my trigger application, I will be taking InstaMojo, and then in my action application, I will be taking Twilio. Here in my trigger application, let me quickly take InstaMojo V2. And then in my trigger event, I am going to select it as successful payment. Now I need to make connection between Pabbly Connect and InstaMojo, for which a webhook URL is provided to me. And this webhook URL is going to act as a bridge to connect my InstaMojo with Pabbly Connect. So reading this help desk, I am going to follow the help desk given below. I am going to read this, and then I am going to create this entire setup. So for this, I have to log into my InstaMojo, then I have to create a page, or I have to select the existing one, then I have to navigate to this page setting, from where I have to find the section for entering this webhook URL. So I'm going to open my InstaMojo account on the left hand side, where I can see all these options. I have this option of smart pages. So I'm going to open this and you can see all the products which I have. So over here, let's suppose I want to get this core PHP programming. I'm going to go towards the three dots and then I'm going to click on this edit page. Now here, if I scroll down in this page setting, from here we have to go towards the webhook. So from page setting, we have to go towards the webhook. We have to enter the webhook URL and we have to select the option as successful payment. So I'm going to follow the same. I'm going to remove this. I'm going to remove this existing webhook URL also, and I'm going to copy this webhook URL and paste it over here, and then I'm going to select the information to be sent as successful payment, and then I simply have to click on save. So here it says successful payment and then I have to save this. So I'm going to save this. Over here you can see that I have this option of save and update. Yes, save and update. I'm going to confirm this, and smart page core PHP programming edited successfully. We have successfully added the webhook URL which we were provided in Pabbly Connect here in this course. And if I go back to my workflow, I can see this waiting for webhook response, and under this it is written, now log into the application where you have added the webhook URL and do test submission so that the data can be recorded here in the webhook response. Now this means, so as to get the webhook response over here, I need to do a test submission, for which I will be opening this particular page and I will do the payment, and as soon as the payment is successful, I should capture that response here in this workflow, and this is going to show us the connection setup which we have created between this InstaMojo and Pabbly Connect. That is working perfectly fine. I'm going to open this InstaMojo and this is the page. I'm going to go towards this three dots, click on the share page. I'm going to copy the link. I'm going to open it in a new tab, and then I'm going to fill in some dummy details in all these fields. I'm going to click on this enroll now. I'm going to fill the details like my first name is latest, my last name is user, my email address is latesteduser@pablytudes.com, and then I'm going to enter my phone number as. I'm going to click on this proceed to pay, and then I have to select my payment method. I'm going to select it as UPI, and then I'm going to enter my UPI ID here, and then I'm simply going to click on this continue to pay. I'm going to confirm the payment, and as soon as I confirm this payment, you will see that I'm going to capture the response in my workflow. So here the payment is successful. We have successfully made the payment. You can see the payment is made of ₹9, and then we should have captured all the details which we have filled while doing this payment. The name was latest user. Here the email has been sent to this latest user@pablytudes.com. The phone number was this 83831. I'm quickly going to open my workflow and check whether I have received the response or not, and you can see that I have captured the response. I've captured the response 14 seconds ago, which means as soon as I have done the payment. And here you can see the payment status is success. The payment amount is ₹9. Then the payment is made for this master PHP with our course. This was the product name, and then the amount was ₹9. And then we have received the rest of the details, like the name was latest user, email address was latesteduser@pablytudes.com, and 8383 was the phone number. Here, as soon as I have done the payment, I have received that response here in this workflow, and this shows the connection setup which we have created between InstaMojo and Pabbly Connect. That is successful. And now whenever I'm going to receive a new payment in InstaMojo, I will start capturing that response here in this workflow. Now moving on towards the next step, whenever I receive a new payment, I want to send a custom SMS. To send a SMS, I'm going to use my action application as Twilio. So I'm going to select it, and then I'm going to enter the event as send SMS message, and then click on connect. Now if you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection, and now to make this connection, I have to enter these details. So if I open my Twilio account and if I scroll down here, you can see that I am provided with the account SID, auth token, and my Twilio phone number, which I'm going to copy. I'm going to copy and paste all of these details to my Pabbly Connect workflow. And after adding all these details, I'm simply going to click on this save, and Twilio is connected with Pabbly Connect. Now I'm going to enter these details. So here I have entered the message, hi. I'm going to enter the customer name, welcome aboard. Your payment of rupees this much for product name is successful. Login details will be sent to you shortly. So I am going to enter the name of the customer, the amount which they have paid, and the product name, which is the course. But I'm not going to enter these details manually. Instead, I'm going to use a method called mapping, which means I'm going to enter the data from the previous response. I have received the response from InstaMojo, and when I click on this field, I can see this InstaMojo. When I click on this, I can see all the response which I have received from there. Here first, I'm going to enter the customer name, which is this one, latest user, and then I'm going to enter the amount as rupees 9 for the product name as this one, Master PHP with our course. So now over here, mapping is important so that every time you receive a new response, it is taken into consideration in this field. Manually entering the data will make this field static and the information will not change even if you have received the new response. Over here, if I manually enter any detail, this field will become static, and every time I receive a new response, the result will not change. So as to keep this field dynamic, we use this process mapping instead of manually entering the details. Now here I have entered the body of the SMS, and then I'm going to enter the sender number. I have already told you that I have my sender number on the Twilio home page, so I'm going to copy and paste that, and over here I'm going to enter or map the recipient phone number, which was this one. So here I have to enter the phone number in this particular format, which means I should have the plus and the country code, +91 and then the phone number, and I have received the phone number in that format only, and that's why I need not have to format this. But over here you can see that we have entered the dummy phone number. So for now we are going to remove this, and I'm going to enter my own phone number so that I can show you the SMS which I'm going to receive on the execution of this workflow. Now after entering all these details, I'm simply going to click on save and send test request, and here I have received the response. And this response is a positive one. The SMS has been sent. I'm going to quickly open my phone and check whether I have received this message there or not. And here it is, I have received this message sent from your Twilio trial account. Hi latest user, welcome aboard. Your payment of rupees 9 for Master PHP with our course is successful. Login details will be sent to your email shortly, Team ABC, and this was the same exact SMS. Now to summarize, we took InstaMojo as a trigger application where we made connection with Pabbly Connect. We received the new payment, and as soon as we received the new payment, we want to send the SMS, custom SMS. So we took Twilio as our action application, made connection with Pabbly Connect, entered all the required details, executed this workflow, and received the response. So this is how this automation workflow is going to run, and here we have successfully created automation between InstaMojo and Twilio with the help of Pabbly Connect. I hope you like this video. Thanks for watching. Not only these applications, but you can integrate many more applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, you can visit the website given over here. Also, if you find our videos helpful, do share it with your friends and like and subscribe to our channel.